cabinet meeting video. Dude, this shit is insane. Dude, look at this though. Comments are turned off. Yeah, good call. Dude, oh shit. That might be one of the best calls the White House ever made, right? Oh Lord. 4 years of this shit. Now what I'm seeing is basically that it's not even about empirical data anymore. They are literally just saying shit. Like, you know, it's like this Pam Bondi shit we're going to watch right here. They're just outright lying, whatever, making everything sound crazy. Now, another thing that I looked at today that I thought was interesting was Donald Trump's claim that there were 20 million undocumented people. That was Donald Trump's claim. We've heard him talk about 20 million. But I processed this today, guys, and I think you should check this out. So what I did was I took the 330 million Americans and said, okay, let's just say for the benefit of the doubt that Donald Trump is correct, that there are actually 20 million undocumented people. So I added the 20 million to 330 million to make a 350 million total. So then if 20 million out of those 350 million Americans were actually undocumented, that would mean 1 out of every 17 persons in the entire country is undocumented. For that to be true, 1 out of 17 of, dude, that's insane. We know for a fact that that is not true, right? 1 out of 17. That means for every 17 people you see, one of them's got to be undocumented for that number to be accurate. There's no fucking way, bro. There's no fucking way. It's just completely unrealistic, right? You're going to go to a lot of these towns in middle America and there's not even anybody of color there. Yeah, dude. Isn't that wild? This entire administration now is just complete and utter fucking lies. Okay, here she comes, guys. Get ready. Pam fucking Bondi, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to hear the most insane claims from our Attorney General, Pam fucking snort 5 lines of Ozempic at the bathroom stall before the meeting. Bondi, here we go.
Thank you. Pam?
President, your first 100 days has far exceeded that of any other presidency in this country, ever. Never seen anything like it. Thank you. Your directive to me was very simple: make America safe. And despite that, we've still been defending over 200 civil lawsuits filed against you. On top of everything else, I think I'm representing every one of you in this room in some capacity. And
200 civil lawsuits. Let's go, baby. We love to see it. Hey, Pam Bondi. Fuck you, baby. Fuck you. Yeah.
You will not be arrested by the U.S. Marshals. Over 200 lawsuits, over 50 injunctions, and now we've got multiple cases in front of the Supreme Court, and we will succeed, and we are doing great in front of the Supreme Court, President, and we'll continue on with that.
Dude, they're getting their ass handed to them in court. They are getting their asses handed to them in court. Just fucking, oh. Dude, reading Trump's rap sheet, dude, 200 polyps. There's like 5 polyps for every cabinet member. Oh, shit. Dude, fucking A, dude. Which one of these guys cleans Trump's diaper? That's what I want to know. Which one of these fuckers has to clean his diaper? I bet it's 𝗪𝗪𝗓, dude. I think 𝗪𝗪𝗓, he's got the most dirt on him, right? With the NDAs and the boozing and the rapes. I think 𝗪𝗪𝗓 has to change the diaper.
I was at DEA yesterday, and they said to me, you, Donald Trump, have taken the handcuffs off of DEA agents. And as a result of, since you have been in office, President Trump, your DOJ agencies have seized more than 22 million fentanyl pills, 3,400 kilos of fentanyl since you've been your last 100 days, which saved, are you ready for this, media? 258 million lives. Kids are dying every day because they're taking this junk laced with something else. They don't know what they're taking. They think they're buying it.
Dude, even Duffy over here. Look at Duffy. He's doing the math in his head, and he's like, wait a second. 258 million lives. Dude, there's 330 million people in America. Dude, Duffy's over there going, oh, bro, is anybody gonna notice that she's basically saying the whole country was gonna fucking die? Right? 80% of America was just gonna be dead, dude. Everyone's sitting there. Dude, I love him. He's like, that math is not adding up. Oh shit, we gotta go back. Hold on, this is great. Here we go. Media, are you paying attention yet?
Million fentanyl pills.
All right, here we go. Hold on.
You have been in office, President Trump. Your DOJ agencies have seized more than 22 million fentanyl pills, 3,400 kilos of fentanyl since you've been your last 100 days, which saved, are you ready for this, media? 258 million lives. Kids are dying every day because they're taking this junk laced with something else. They don't know what they're taking. They think they're buying a Tylenol or an Adderall and a Xanax, and it's laced with fentanyl, and they're dropping dead, and no longer because of you, what you've done. ATF, since you've been...
So she's basically saying there will not be another fentanyl death during his administration. She's like, no more. Dude, crazy. Oh, bro. Dude, everybody, though, not laughing. How are these people not laughing?
In office, President, along with DOJ agencies, seized 14,500 guns off the streets. Why aren't people reporting that? 651,000 rounds of ammo. That's up 151% from 2024. That's keeping America safe. We've rescinded death penalty. We are now seeking the death penalty on cases. I'm signing death warrants. We are going after terrorism. We are going after arsonists. Whether you're burning Teslas, we've arrested 9 people so far in 7 jurisdictions.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Oh, dude, burning down the Tesla dealership. Hello, we're burning down the Tesla dealership. Hello, we're burning down Elon's mushroom tip. Tiny, tiny fires, we're gonna get the win. Trumpy can kiss my ass 'cause he is full of sin.
Negotiations, 20 years in prison, or you're burning down the governor's mansion in Pennsylvania. We will be there to protect you. And I've been talking to Governor Shapiro, and he greatly appreciated you reaching out as well. ISIS terrorist. We got one in New York, right around the corner. We got an ISIS terrorist in New York. We have an October...
Yeah, I don't know if she knows what she's saying here. I mean, they brought the death penalty back, but they definitely didn't rescind it, right?
7th Task Force.
That was weird.
We just broke up a huge human trafficking ring by the Sinaloa cartel. 1,000 pounds of methamphetamine on our streets. Ton of fentanyl, 20,000 Molly pills. Those are the drugs.
Molly, dude, we should legalize fucking MDMA. That shit has got some serious therapeutic benefit, right? They're shit talking MDMA. Dude, everybody at this table could use some fucking MDMA therapy. I mean, these people look like they haven't shit in fucking 6 months.
Drug of choice among at clubs and bars for young kids. They were fake, but you know what they had in them? Fentanyl. That's 20,000 lives saved because of you, right there. We brought back 20.
Dude, every like pill is a death for them, dude. Oh shit, Molly. She said it was fake though. Clubs and bars for young kids, yeah. Dude, all of the fucking, when Bryce was in grade school, all of his fellow grade school kids used to hang out in clubs and bars. They were just pounding the Molly. Dude, what are we doing?
And thanks to so many of you in this room working together, they have justice. They were crying on the phone because of what you did, President Trump. Thank you. We're going after anti-Semitism. We're unleashing everything you told us. No more DEI, no more weaponization We have rescinded, as I said, 200 policies, and I could go on all day long. But
Yeah, thank you, Pam Bondi. We know you could fucking sit there and spout nonsense all day long because you're jacked up on Adderall and Ozempic that you were snorting in the fucking ladies' room. We get it. Okay, we get it. Right? All right, thank you. Thank you, Pam Bondi. Now, I do have a question for you, though, Pammy, while we're here, is where are the Epstein files? Right? I remember you got truckloads, remember? You said the truckloads of the Epstein files were coming up. Where are the Epi files there, Pammy? Pammy! Yo! How long is it going to take you to fucking put a black square over all of the times Trump's name is mentioned in the Epstein files, right? 700 black squares a day? Dude.
But we are doing everything in our power to keep America safe at your direction.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
By the way, crime is up, dude. Crime is already up. There's already been a rash of like people getting hatcheted at bus stops and shit. Weird, random, violent attacks are like way up. Dude, it's bad. It is bad out there. Bro, suicides are going up. I mean, we are talking bad news. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.